Hi witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. I have a really nice video for you guys today. I'm taking a break from all my hexes and curses, and I want to share something with you that is going to add some positivity into your life. Hopefully, it's going to fix and help you keep honesty at home. I mean, how many of us, and witches, I am doing this video from my perspective. I'm a girl, but when I talk in here, this is a situation that anybody could be having. If you're a husband and you're having issues with your husband, if you're a wife and you're having issues with your wife, or if you're a husband, you're having issues with your wife, you're having issues with your husband. This is for everybody out there that has a relationship with a significant other. So hopefully this little ritual is going to help you establish some type of honesty at home, because many times you know that your man is lying to you. He's lying through his teeth, and you just want honesty. Just you know what? Just tell me the truth. Just tell me how it is. You'll do me a favor if you're honest. It is better if you're honest with me. So the ritual today is to make that person that is lying through his teeth tell you the truth and being more honest when you're having a conversation with him. Before I go into the video, I want to say thank you so very much to Sara Mastros, because, you know, I did a review of her book last week, and I didn't have this book of her. This is the only book that I haven't read of her, and she sent it to me, and I'm so excited and I'm so grateful for him's grimoire. I can't wait to start reading it. For today, I'm going to show you how to do just a simple incense for the ritual that we have. But this is also her book, The Big Book of Magical Incense. This is one of those books that I really recommend. Never mind my oily fingerprints. Usually when I'm touching my books, my hands are full of oil. So this is a great book too from Sara Mastros. Last, many of you guys know that I already have this book, but I am so excited to have in my hands Denise Alvarado latest book, Marie Laveau Voodoo Grimoire. An amazing book. I already finished it. I devoured this book like in a sitting. I'm so excited to have this book. I showed it to you guys in my Facebook page, and I'm going to be doing a review on this book coming up soon. It's a really good book, but then again, I love all of Denise Alvarado's books. It's filled head to toes with so much information. I mean, you have recipes in here, like food recipes, beauty recipes. Of course, you're gonna have your spells and magical recipes, but this book is filled with so much good stuff. I highly recommend it. Check it out. Going to Amazon is already ready for you to purchase. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Alright, so let's get into the video today. We are going to be making someone tell you the truth. This ritual is coming from this book over here from Gregory Lee White. One of you guys asked me if I have read anything from Gregory Lee White, and the truth was that if I did, I didn't remember. So I went into a rabbit hole and I looked for most of his books, and the little ritual that we have in here today is from this little book, Casting Love Spells, Rituals of Love, Passion, and Attraction. Now, this little booklet is just going to show you things that you need when you do love spells, charms, ingredients, color magic, color correspondences. So it's a cute little booklet. And you at the end are going to have some spells. I am going to try this one and I'm going to share with you. So without further ado, let's get into the spell. All right, which is, for this spell, we're going to need a few things. So take note, okay? We're going to need a piece of brown paper, all right, or parchment. You're going to need a pencil for this spell, okay? The most important thing, you are going to need a very discreet bowl, all right, where you're going to do your magic, or something that blends well with whatever room you're going to put it. So, for example, this one pertains to the kitchen. Let's say this is where you have most of your conversations with your significant other. So this is going to be a container that if it's in the kitchen is going to be unnoticeable because it looks like a kitchen container. So please make sure that the container that you use is something that is unnoticeable or something that matches with the decor of your house and is not going to feel out of place. And make sure that it's fireproof. For our herbs, we're going to need some powdered white sage. Okay. You are going to need salt, any salt. Make sure that is powder, okay? You're also going to need some sugar. You are going to need sand. And if you can get sand in blue color, better. You're going to find this in any craft store. You need sand. You're going to need your mortar and pestle, okay? You're going to need copal incense. If you can find the stick at a botanica, then that's what you're going to use. Right now, I only have the resin. So if you have the resin at home, I'm going to show you how to mix this so you can make some incense as well. If you have any cone incense at home, that's what you're going to be using to mix with the copal. Me, personally, I don't have any cones. I have this Panchavati Indian incense that I love so much. My Indian friend got me hooked on this and I've been using it for years. I love how it smells and I love the smell that lingers after this is burned, which is important. You're going to need a charcoal. If you are going to burn the incense, then you're going to need this charcoal. If you have an incense stick, then you don't need this charcoal. And you also need the tongs, so you do not get burned. All right, so the first thing that we are going to do, we are going to write your name and cut that piece of paper, put it on the side. Now you are going to write his name. You're also going to cut that. And you're going to have 2 little strips with the names. Let's grab our container and let's put the names in the bottom of this container. Just like this. In the book, the author suggests for you to add 1 teaspoon of powdered sage. Let me just cover that bottom. I'm going to cover it. You are going to cover this with the sand. You do not have to cover all the way to the top. Now that you have covered this with the sand, add 1 teaspoon of salt. Grab your sugar. And we're also going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. So far, easy, right? I am going to mix the sugar and the sand together, just like so. Okay, let's put this into the side. Now, this part that I'm going to show you is not in the book. In the book, it tells you that once your container is ready, you just stick a stick of incense in there, and whenever you're having a conversation with your significant other, make sure that you light that incense up while you're talking to this person. Now, I don't remember which ones of my witchcraft books I read, and this is something that I have never forgotten, but if you want somebody to tell you the truth, you want to burn copal while you're talking to that person. So this is why I have copal over here, white copal. And you don't need that much if you want to create your own incense. The resin is very strong. So if you just want to create your own incense, adding some copal, then I suggest for you to get some of the copal pellets and you can put in there one of those incense cones and just grind it with your mortar. So just because I like this incense so much, this is the one that I'll be adding. In this book, you may also find some recipes. Scott Cunningham has a great book on incense. Even Denise Alvarado has great incense in her books. I'm going to add all this incense to my mix and then I'm going to grind it. What I'm trying to do in here, is that I mix all that resin with the powder, not only so it can give me a longer burn, but a little bit less strong, choose the incense that you think is going to be best for you. If you want someone to tell you the truth, make sure that you burn copal while you're having that conversation. When you're ready to have this conversation, you are going to grab your charcoal and we are going to light it up. Now, blue is the color of communication. Blue is the color of your communication chakra as well. This is why we are using the color blue in your sand. In the book, the author also suggests that you put some blue crystals in here. If you have some like lapis lazuli or any other blue crystal that you like, that may enhance the look of your container. Once your charcoal is lit up, we are going to grab our little spoon. We're going to add some incense on here. Smells amazing. The mix of this with the copal is really nice. You can do this witches, or if you prefer to have something different, maybe something that doesn't smoke so much, then I really like this white sage vanilla incense. And also you can get copal in sticks like this. I really like the scent of vanilla with sage. You can use the vanilla with sage and you just stick it in here. And there you go, witches. This is what you will do when you're having that very difficult conversation with your significant other, that person that you think that is being dishonest with you. Sometimes we just really want the truth. As hard as that truth may be, I just want you to tell me the truth. You can repeat this every day if that's what you want. Sometimes having somebody come up with the truth is a very sticky task, and it needs to be worked more than just one time. Witches, I wish you the very best. And that's it. I really hope that this little ritual helps you keep somebody in check, keep somebody telling you the truth, being honest with you. Sometimes honesty is much better. Probably hurt, but it's much better than having somebody lying to you. So I wish you the best, witches. If you have any questions, you can email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. Keep your message short, witches. And I do not work for people. If you want to spell, I'm going to send you to this channel that has over 500 spell videos for you to check which one could help you. But you can email me any questions in regards to magic at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. Also, remember that I have beautiful things in my website. I'm going to be adding some new stuff coming up this week. whiteraven@witcheslayer.com. Last, I'm in Facebook. Go visit me there. I would love to have you in my little coven. Witches, it is always awesome talking to you. Remember that in life, knowledge is power. So make sure that you study and you stay very smart. But above all, witches, you must stay so very wicked. Bye.